we'll
So a lot of talk about Nick Naitanui and his dunk. What were your thoughts when you saw it?
I suppose I was like everyone. Initially, I thought it was pretty impressive. But yeah, there's also some education of the players just to be aware. You know, it wasn't a planned thing. It was off the cuff. It was something that Nick didn't see much risk in it because I'm tipping he's done a couple before. So his assessment at the time was, you know, what's the possibility of being injured doing that? No possibility at all, and I'll back his judgment on that. But he has been counselled about how to prepare for being maybe thrown those opportunities.
Did you see a risk in that, like everyone?
I saw a risk for the bloke with the microphone, a court announcer. He was probably at most risk.
As the risk of injury, that's the biggest concern, obviously.
Yeah. But they have to drive to training as well.
Obviously, Nick and Matt Rose and Bo Waters all recovered from their injuries for this first year.
Yep. Yeah, they're all itching, ready to get into it.
You've obviously mapped out what game time you were going to try and get into players and work on a 4-week thing. If you make the NAB Cup Grand Final, does it change? I mean, do you treat the Grand Final as a Grand Final and therefore you're representing the club and it's an opportunity to win something
We represent the club every week and we try to win every week. We win something every week, which is a pat on the back. That's what we look for.
But is there more of an onus on you to put your best players on the park given that there's a trophy up for grabs?
There's an onus on us to prepare the team for the season, for the AFL season, as best as we can. That's my responsibility to the footy club.
Would it be easier not to be in the NAB Cup Grand Final? I'm not saying you're not going to win this week. But
no, it wouldn't be easier because if we're not in the NAB Cup Grand Final, we'll be playing, we don't know where we'll be playing. If we're in the NAB Cup Grand Final, we'll be playing at an AFL venue and that'd be great.
It could create history, Woosha. I mean, being the all-time NAB Cup losers, haven't you, West Coast?
Yeah, we're up there with the best of them.
The 5 guys that are playing their first games, can we expect them to be restricted?
Yeah, definitely, yes. Yeah, and Schofield last week played a half, Nikoski played a half, McGinnity and Lynch were subbed out, Josh Hill sat out a whole quarter, so Fraser McInnes was a sub as well. So you've got a lot of players that even last week with 2 and 2, we had restricted game time, and there'll be even more with 2 and 4, 2 interchange and 4 subs that you can restrict their game time.
So looking at Nick and Nat, how much game time do you expect them to play in terms of position?
Probably 70 minutes, fair bit of it in the ruck, something like that, 70 or 80 minutes.
John, is Josh Kennedy tracking okay for round 1?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
He was running yesterday, just getting some miles in the legs.
Yeah, he's doing a different type of program at the moment, but I expect that he'll train next week, fully train next week, and he's very fit, so he's ready to go.
Has his foot problem gone away completely?
No, it's still there a little bit, but it's not going to be a restrictive one in season. We've just taken try to clear it up completely pre-season with rest. If it doesn't clear up, he'll be able to play with, even if it lingers throughout the season.
What do you expect from a Waters coached team?
Oh, I think they'll be very well prepared. He's done very well all his coaching jobs, both senior level here, even Colts here, and assistant with Collingwood. He's just very meticulous with his preparation, and the players will be well drilled. I fully expect that.
John, just on the NAB Cup Grand Final, if you do make it, have you got an expectation of whether you would play at home or whether you might have to travel? And if you did play at home, it'd be extraordinary, wouldn't it? I mean, to have played all your games in WA, I dare say that'd be the first pre-season you've ever done that.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever had a pre-season where we've played all games at home.
Would that be a problem not travelling? Given you've got young players, would you like to at least show them the ropes?
No. They know the ropes. They know the ropes very well. No, it's not an issue either way. So in terms of, we get through this game, at this stage we have no idea where we're playing next week, who we're playing, what time we're playing or anything like that. So it's not an issue at all. We'll just wait and see. And if they call it the NAB Cup Grand Final, that's great. But as I said, we don't know where we're playing. So we'll just worry about this week and then that'll all sort itself out on Sunday or Monday.